Alright, welcome back. Last week, or last video, last time we were on the Enoree River, and that was day one of day two trip. This is, down by the campfire, where I pretty much sit at the campsite, talk to you through about the day, and what happened last time that y'all didn't see on video, and things that, just crossed my mind. Alright, before you do that, please like and subscribe, hit that little bell notification, so you know when a new video is posted. But so far today, I got off of Enoree River. I had a whole bunch of mishaps. I'll get into that later on in the video. But first, I wanted to. You might notice I have a new tent. Well, my old tent, my REI co-op tent, which is a really good tent. I liked it. I tripped over my two left feet when I was testing my gear or checking over my gear for this trip, make sure that everything still worked, and I broke the pole. And REI doesn't sell separate poles, and they didn't have any one-man tents on stock at the moment for me to buy. So I went to Walmart to get this tent. This is the Ozark Trail tent, and I tell you what, don't knock it until you try it. Nah, I'm not. I'm lying to you. This thing is a piece of crap. I think Ozark, when they were doing their hiring, they were like, "Have you ever went camping?" And I guarantee the guy said no. And then like, "Oh, you're hired." Because this is the worst design tent ever. It took me 45 minutes to put this thing up because they wanted to do some twisty, bendy thing. Dude, just stick it on each end of the holes, pull it up to an X, lift it up. That's one thing I loved about my REI tent. It was very simple. This is horrible. Even though it was only 30 bucks. Yes, this thing was only $30. Don't ever do it. But this was a time crunch thing, and I had to. So, the other reason I picked this spot, there's a story that goes along with this spot. And I'm going to tell you the story as I make my dinner and drink my tea and just conversate with you about what happened today and this whole story. But first, I am going to go get some firewood for later and then pull out my food and my stove, and then I'll check back to you when I get that done. Alright. Alright, welcome back. I got the firewood. It's back behind the camera. I'm going to sit here and eat my food, which is the Mountain House chicken teriyaki. Not half bad. Starting to realize that I really like river camping because the kayak can carry a bunch of your gear, and you can take the finer things from home into the backcountry without worrying about weight too much, like a beer. Because to be honest with you, that tastes pretty good going down this river all day long. But today's adventure was pretty rough. There's more obstacles in this river than the Tiger River. It's more down trees, more logs. The current's a little stronger, which is funny because that's the Tiger's River, reason why it was named, because of the tiger like current. I had a whole bunch of mishaps. I mean, I nearly flipped over twice. I don't know if I don't know if I said it in the last video, but I left my phone at the spot where I ate lunch. So I had to turn around and pretty much paddle back up river to get to my phone. And if you remember in the last video, the day adventure, I started saying that I felt like something was watching me throughout this whole river. And the reason why is because when I was doing the research on this river, I came across the story, and that's the reason why I wanted to do this river, and the reason why I wanted to camp at this spot. Alright, so the reason why I wanted to camp at this spot, because I came across this story that this old road, old Buckham Road, sorry, this old Buckham Road ran through town, through Sumter National Park, and it still runs through the Sumter National Park today. But before, I think it was right before Civil War, is when they said it happened. This trader came through town, as in he was trading his goods, his things that he came across. He was a trader, and there was a series of crimes happening in town. So happened when this guy comes through town. So the townspeople thought he was the one doing the crimes, and they said it was petty theft, vandalism, stuff like that. So he was accused of all these crimes that were happening in town, and he was accused, tried, and hung by mob. It really wasn't a fair trial, and the trader actually had a white dog. Some reports say that it was a Great Dane. Some reports said it was a Mastiff. But no one really. It was just big and white, as they say. So when they hung him for all the crimes he did, the dog stayed by the body because they left him in the tree. So the story goes. And for about a week, he howled all night long for his master to wake up, pretty much. So a week goes by, and some guy, I don't know who, didn't give a name, decides to put the dog out of his miseries and gives it one shot. So the ghost of the trader is not the one that haunts this road or this town. It's the dog. So the dog is the one that haunts this road and town. And I did some research, and the old Buckham Road has been torn apart into sections now, and some parts have been renamed. And according to the stories, this guy was hung by a church next to a cemetery near the river. So I found that there's a church with a cemetery. The church is no longer standing, but the cemetery is still there. It's called Ebenezer's Church. And I found that church, that cemetery, and there's a road called Blaseham Bridge Road, which is right across this bend, or right around this bend, the bridge that goes across this river. And it's about a mile up the road, because I looked on the map, this cemetery. Now, there's been several sightings, and the last sighting that was reported was 1970s. But if you ask anybody here in Union County or Newberry County, they can tell you about this Hound of Goshen. So tonight, as it gets a little dark, right before dark, I'm going to walk upstream to this bridge. Now, there is an older bridge right beside it where it's no longer being used. And we are going to go find the Hound of Goshen, which is aka the happy dog, because it has this happy grin when people have said they've seen it. It glows red eyes, has a good happy grin to the face, and it will chase you. So right before dark, we're going to walk up to the old bridge and see if we can't find this happy dog. But first, I'm going to eat my dinner here, and then I'm going to do my podcast. Yes, make sure, if you haven't listened to the podcast of Enoree River, it's up. I have a link in the description below, because this video will be out after the podcast. So I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I'm going to wait dark. I'm probably going to have a cup of tea, and see if we can't go find this happy dog. Alright, check in with you later. Alright, we're back. So, I ate dinner. Clean up the site a little bit, because I'm leaving to go search for the happy dog. And yes, I have a big old light on my forehead, because the sun is going down, and I'd rather have it than be caught with my pants down. As I was cleaning up the campsite, I had to fight this tent with the zipper door thing, due to the fact that it wanted to catch on every little piece of fabric that tent had. So we're going to go through the woods here and downstream to find this happy dog. Because who wouldn't like a happy dog? And then we'll come on back. And I'm going to build me a fire and have some tea. Yes, I like tea. I'm a tea drinker. That is huge spider web right there. You know, huge spider web. Huge spider web. So I'm going to go up the way I went up to go get firewood. Alright, so the bridge is that way. So we're going to head that way. See if we can't find it. Getting spider webs all in my face. Damn. Let me find a stick. No big stick, just a small stick. If you don't know the stick trick, get a stick. Don't have to be a big stick. And when you see the web, get it out of your way. I don't like doing it, but sometimes you have to. I'm feeling kind of creeped out, guys. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to go to the bank a little bit. See if I can get past that way. Because it's a lot of tall grass. And I really, to be honest with you, don't want to walk in it. By myself. I have another person here. Awesome. We're going to see if we can't walk on this beach area real quick. Get past all this tall grass. Oh, it's a little muddy. It's alright, I got hiking boots on. My campsite is right there. I could have camped down here and gotten closer to it. Ooh. That bridge is way down there. I see it right through there. Let me go see what it looks like in the trees. Because if it's pretty dense, that's not happening. Whew. I stepped in a big old hole where the water washed up. Yep, I see the pillar. I don't know if y'all can see the pillar. Right over there. Venture back into the woods and see if I can't get there. Oh, something's here. I don't know what this was. I guess a beaver? No, a deer. Yeah, those are deer hooves. So a deer was looking for something. You might not be going to the bridge, guys. Hmm. Holy mackerel. I can't get through that. I need a machete. Well, I apologize. I can't get to the bridge. But the dog does run these woods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until it gets a little dark and see if I can't conjure up a spirit or two. But let's wait until it gets dark and see if we can't find a happy dog. Look, more deer tracks. Alright, see you at dark. Alright, it's just about getting dark, but I wanted to jump on here and end the video here due to the cause that there was a family in a canoe came by and they're camping right over there on that side of the sandy bank that I'm on now. I'm not gonna go hunt for this happy dog due to the fact that I don't want them thinking that I'm trying to sneak around in the woods near them. So I am going to end the video here. But please like and subscribe. This is the Enoree River. Tune in next week for the day 2 of the adventure. Sorry that I couldn't go ghost hunting. I don't. I want to be respectful to the people. Oh look, bald eagle, right there. Beautiful bald eagle. I wish I can get a picture of it. It's too far up. But I want to be respectful of the people that just went past looking for somewhere to camp. I think they had the same idea I did on this Labor Day. But until next time, we'll see you in the morning for day 2. Please like and subscribe.